In this lesson, we're going to look at Google Sheets. Google Sheets is a Google tool that is a spreadsheet that will allow you to collect, sort, and analyze data. Before we start looking at how we can do that, let's make sure that we have some vocabulary terms under our belt. So, first of all, you can get to a Google Sheet just like we've gotten to other Google tools from your Google Drive. Just go to New and select Google Sheets, or you can always go to sheets.google.com to create a new Google Sheet. Once you have a new Google Sheet opened up, it's going to look like this, and we have a few things that we want to talk about. So first of all, every Google Sheet is made up of columns. And I'm clicking on the columns here, and they are recognized by letters A through whatever. They can go on and on and on and on, and you can keep adding and adding and adding to those. So these are our columns. Then we have our rows, and those are numbered. And again, every row can go on and on and on. And you can add as many rows as you need in a Google Sheet. So I have columns and I have rows. Then I have cells. So each individual box in a Google Sheet is a cell. And I can represent that cell with a letter and a number corresponding with the column and the row that it's in. So for example, this particular cell would be cell C5 because it is in column C, row 5. And so each one of those are individual cells. I could also have a range of cells. So I'm going to just highlight a little area here. And let me highlight that so we can see what we're talking about. So this range of cells that I have highlighted would be from cell D3 all the way down to cell F8. So D3 to F8 would be this range of cells. And I could represent that if I was typing that out by doing D3 colon F8. And so that tells me that the range of cells that I'm looking at is from cell D3 to cell F8. The other thing that you can look at are the tabs. So down here I have different tabs. And I can add tabs to my sheet. And so I can work on multiple tabs within my Google Sheet. I can also rename those tabs. So if I'm on this tab and I want to double click on it, and you can see where it highlights it, then I could rename that sheet. When I click off of it, that name stays. So I can add multiple sheets as I want to. Okay, let's talk a little bit now about formatting numbers or text within our cells. So I'm just going to type a number in here. So I'm going to type in 1.50. I'm going to hit enter. Now the first thing you'll notice is that it defaults and takes that 0 away. Google Sheets sees that 0 is unneeded. It was just a placeholder. It doesn't need to be there. So it takes it away. And then you can see that what I have typed shows up here as well. But you can format the text in a cell to mean different things. So if I had wanted this to be money, to be currency, I could have put the $ in there with me when I did it. Or I can go up here to my bar up here, my toolbar, and I've got one that says format as currency. I've got a little $, and I can click on it, and it changes it automatically to money. Now I can see up here, it still is 1.5, but the kind of overlay formatting for that cell gives it this format to be currency. I could change it to percentage. And so 1.5 would be 150%. I can remove both of those. I can go to Format, Number, and I can just make it a number. So now we go back to the 1.5. I can also change, again, we did percent. I could do it in scientific notation. We can look at accounting, financial. We did currency. We can do it currency rounded up. And then there are other options with different dates and times depending on what you would like. I'm going to make this just a number for now because the other thing that I want to show you is that we can easily increase or decrease the decimal places. So I can go up here and decrease the decimal place, and it's going to take that 0 out. If I need more decimal places, I can add them in. So you have several ways that you can format the numbers and text that are within a cell.